For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jackson Phipps. I am super excited to announce to y'all and to sort of the Facebook community and hopefully a future YouTube community that I actually recently I left my job at National General, had a great year and a half there, but I left my job to start my very own insurance agency, Jackson Phipps Insurance Agency. I established myself in the world of insurance as a captive agent as one of the top 5 producers nationally, right? So I definitely at this point, a year and a half into the game, I feel like I have more than established my resume. I've been a top 5 producer nationally as a captive agent for almost 13 consecutive months. So I hope you can feel rest assured to approach me. You'll be working with one of the top agents in the country in terms of an expertise level and a production level, and somebody who understands this industry really well. Even though I'm newer in it, you'll be working with somebody who's an expert, and you're going to be working with somebody who now, unlike before, now I'm working with 85 different carriers and so many different product lines to where it will almost be impossible for those of you who have a good driving record, good credit, and qualify for relatively good insurance, right? For those of you who fit that criteria, it will be next to impossible for me to find you a better coverage at a better price. I empower you to do the due diligence, do the research, and do the self-reflection to think about, how much do I know about insurance? How important is it to me? How important is it to me if I have a catastrophe happen, right? Obviously, nobody really thinks about a total loss on their home. They don't think about what would happen if my house caught on fire and burned to the ground. Are you fully covered? Do you even know? Do you know for sure whether or not your coverage A on your home insurance would actually fully reimburse you of the value of your home? A lot of people don't know this. The market has changed a lot. Real estate has changed a lot. The cost of labor to rebuild a home has changed a lot. Same thing with car insurance. Many people are underinsured and they don't know. Most people don't even understand what coverages they have and what they do. They don't know what areas of their car insurance or home insurance or business insurance they don't necessarily need, or that they really need and are neglecting giving attention to. I just wanted to make this announcement to let y'all know, I'm available if you need insurance, home insurance, auto insurance, really any sort of insurance you can think of except for life and health for right now. So business insurance, anything y'all need. I'm going to start a YouTube series, a podcast will be coming soon. The premise of it is going to be, $1 million vision mentality, how I'm approaching sort of my endeavors with my mindset, and, trying to bring other people on board with pursuing your own dreams, whatever your goals are as an entrepreneur, or if it has nothing to do with business. The whole idea of this series and of what I'm going to be dropping, the content I'm going to be putting out, is just trying to will that $1 million vision mentality into existence. And what do I mean by $1 million vision mentality? For those of you who really know me, obviously I was doing rap for a long time. I sort of identified myself as that, a musician, a rapper, whatever. I put out a mixtape at 15 years old, and I sold 800 copies of it. I burned CDs for days on end, and I sold them for $5 a piece. I made $4,000, roughly $4,000 off a mixtape. It was my first taste of I guess what it would feel like to be an entrepreneur, to pursue a dream for yourself, market yourself, and have a vision that, you could have it be successful, and that success was relative to how you defined it, right? And I sort of carried that mindset on into my adulthood. It's been super important to me to always have a vision for something greater and to bring it into existence. So, I want to talk about the importance over the coming weeks and months. I want to talk about the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people, networking with the right people, speaking stuff into existence, but also having realistic expectations for where you can get in a certain time frame. Obviously, I'm a big believer in the sky being the limit, so I don't try to limit my expectations, but I want to be realistic about my goal setting. Because full transparency, I mean, I left that job at National General making a lot of money. I had put me and my wife in a great position financially, and this is a big risk for me. It's an intimidating thing. I've had a lot of people be influential along the way in trying to help me get to this next step, to take a gamble on myself. I want to give credit to those people, obviously. Stephen Lanning, my cousin, my best friend, has been a huge influence in constantly gambling on myself. He's a huge part of my network. Avery Crawford, obviously my number one homie, my boy in Atlanta, and Shane Mitchell, same to him as well. Another number one homie. Both those dudes have been with me since day one, really pushing me to pursue my dreams, no matter how wild they were. Their role in the days of me rapping, honestly, played such an instrumental part in my growth and believing in myself, to be able to translate that to the world of business. Now that I'm not pursuing rap. I didn't pursue rap. I decided I didn't want to continue pursuing that, but they constantly were perpetuants of the belief and lifestyle that, like, the sky is the limit. You can will anything into existence if you speak it into existence and keep your mind on it. So huge shout out to those dudes. Those are my brothers. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Huge shout out to Adam Miller. Adam is also the last few months, it's especially encouraging me to quit the job and start a business when the timing was right. My buddy Alex Cologne, my new next door neighbor, he's been a huge influence. And again, all these people that I'm naming are people who have just really pushed me to quit the job and take a gamble on myself, to not get complacent in comfortability. And that's what I want to continue talking about with people on YouTube and on podcasts. I want to encourage people to not be complacent in comfortability just because something is good or easy or comfortable, to continue to push yourself, not because you need to or anybody is forcing you to, but because you are called to do it. When you have the talent, you have the drive, and you have the ability, and God has blessed you, you are called and responsible for being able to push yourself to that next limit. Anyway, all that said, I want to let you know, I will be fully operational as of this week. I'm going to be doing a lot of filming and a lot of talking about my fears through the journey, and really just how I'm trying to navigate everything. And as we sort of expand, as I expand in my business life and my ideology with how this visionary mindset can be so instrumental in the world of business, I hope to, bring you guys along with that and encourage some of you guys to take the same sort of gambles on yourself, right? So I really appreciate you guys for tuning in and listening to me talk and listening to me talk about the vision. I'm super excited about this. I'm thrilled. Join in, watch the YouTube videos, listen to the podcast, and at the very least, I promise you it will be positivity, good reinforcement for, just a way of thinking that brings and attracts more good things into your life. So even if we don't do business together, I hope that you guys can be consumers of that message, right? Consumers of that product and that content. So please do me a favor as I'm kicking this off and starting from scratch with all this, the agency, the YouTube, the podcast. Please, if you don't mind, go to my business page, give it a like, drop a comment. Just check in with me, say, hey, super excited that you're starting your agency. I'm proud. Whatever you want to say, just give it a little bit of love. It'll take 5 seconds. Like the business page, comment on it, and like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please, please, please. I really appreciate it. It would help me out a lot. It's free and takes you 20 seconds. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. This is your boy Jackson Phipps, rapper turned CEO. We about to take over the world. I'm out. Peace.